Hello everybody, it's the middle of January right now, and last year I had a major computer glitch, and at the time one of the things that I actually lost was some video clips of a timey-wimey video I was making, whereby I took some cuttings and rooted said cuttings from a couple of dawn redwood trees that I've had growing for a while, and rooted them, potted them into this large shallow tray as a group, and was following along month by month as they grew, and as you can see they grew very, very well. That one in particular grew ginormously well, but unfortunately I don't have that video to show you, which is a bit of a nuisance, but never mind. Every video and every playlist starts somewhere, so this will be a new playlist featuring these dawn redwoods. And I just thought today, whilst the rain holds off and nothing much is going on with the trees, I would just look at these and take out some of these branches that are crossing, some dead branches. We've got an absolute classic T branches here. There's a couple in back that I don't think survived. I will leave and see if they shoot in the spring. At the moment there are 7 trunks. If those 2 have died, then we'll obviously have a 5-trunk clump, and at repotting time I will probably shift the whole thing back and reposition them, but I won't be repotting this year. They only went in last, what would it have been, probably April, May time. It might even have been a bit later than May. As I say, I lost all the footage and my brain doesn't always function as well as I would like it to. So what am I going to do? I'm going to cut some of these back. I've already been looking at this and I think I don't like that straight piece. I think that's more interesting with that tree having a slight, I'm moving away and trying to search for the right feel to it. And I'm going to shorten back, well, I'm going to take off that branch and shorten back these crossing branches and some of these branches that are intruding into the middle, like so. And obviously at the moment this is my perceived front on this branch. This is a right eye poker, so I'm going to take that right off, as that one also. That branch is dead, and that branch is dead. Shorten that one. This tree I would actually like to come more forward and to the left, so I'm actually going to put in a piece of wire. I can put my cutters down onto the table rather than through the slot and straight down onto the floor, which I've done before. So I'm just going to get a small piece of wire, anchor it into the soil, wrap it loosely around this little tree, and just ask it very nicely if it wouldn't mind being so kind to come over this way a little bit, but without interfering too much with that tree behind. That's better. This one could possibly also do with moving over slightly, so I'm going to do the same thing with a slightly thicker piece of wire. I can get it to anchor into the soil, that is. Only loosely. These trees grow remarkably quickly, and I don't want the wire to cut in too much. So I'm just putting a slight bend, a very slight bend, just so it fans out a little. Okay, and then I'm going to shorten that one, shorten that back branch, and I'm actually going to shorten that tree down to a bud just there, which hopefully will shoot out in an interesting direction. I'm going to shorten this one, and I'm going to shorten that one. Okay, moving round, another dead branch, another dead branch, and then I'm going to drastically shorten these branches. Take off that one which is going to interfere with those trees, and this tree is growing far too tall really, so I'm going to reduce its height back to this pair of buds just here. Let me just shorten that piece again. Okay, I'm going to move you in. So I realised my elbow was right in the way there. What I've done is where I had a matching pair of buds, one front, one back, I've cut at the slant, leaving the front bud and removing the back bud. So all the energy should go into this one, hopefully. I think I want to shorten that back as well. Okay. So, quite drastic, but they were just allowed to grow absolutely rampant last year, and some of them, as I say, this one grew really, really spectacularly well. This tree, I think I want to move back, or to have lean back slightly. So, just the same anchor. I'm not going to wire it all the way up. I don't really mind the actual shape of the tree. It's quite nice. I just don't like the lean of it, and I can just have it lean back a little away from the viewer. I think that'll look nicer. It looks nicer to me, I guess, as I have to look at it almost every day. It's me I've got to please the most. I'm sure that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Let me know if you think it doesn't, but let's give you a quick 360 of the group. As I say, I don't think these are alive, but they might surprise me, and if they do, it'll be a nice surprise. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting below, but most of all, please, 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 stay safe everybody.